This might be the end for the LEGO Star Wars Diorama line. Now, why am I making such a bold claim? And that's because of a recent rumor we have with set 75415, Kylo Ren's helmet, and that's pretty exciting. I am super excited for the return of the helmet lines, but at the same time, this probably means that dioramas are no longer going to be happening. As we know, dioramas were here for a hot minute. They released some of them were really good, some of them not so much. And this might come as a big surprise to many of you, and it does come as a surprise for me that we're probably not even going to be seeing one diorama this year, being that it is the anniversary of Revenge of the Sith. I would have loved to see an Obi-Wan versus Anakin diorama or a Palpatine's arrest diorama, but that just doesn't seem to be in the cards. LEGO most likely went back to the drawing board and said the helmet line that we recently canceled had a lot of success. People didn't want to see it go, and it seemed that the diorama and midi scale ended up taking the time and the space on LEGO shelves for that one theme, and it just didn't work out how they probably thought. And I'm happy that the helmet line's back, but at the same time, I would love if we could have at least one diorama this year, but as I stated before, that's not going to be happening. This is pretty interesting though, because the three helmets that we are rumored to have right now are going to be a Jango Fett, AT-AT Driver, and now a Kylo Ren. And with that, we are rumored to also be getting a Jango Fett Slave 1 UCS set. So we have a Jango Fett helmet and Jango Fett UCS set. We are rumored to get a Kylo Ren midi scale or Starship Collection set, and now a Kylo Ren helmet. And then we have the AT-AT Driver helmet. So does that mean an AT-AT Walker playset will be coming to us sometime this year? Maybe. The UCS version is set to retire at the end of the year as well, so LEGO might want to put another playset on shelves with that, and that would keep it consistent between helmets and actual sets on shelves that you can play and display. So who knows if that's the case? That's just a theory that I developed while looking at this and saying, this helmet is going to have a matching set so far for what seems to be two of them. Why not a third? But anyway, back to the point of the end of the diorama line. You could find a lot of dioramas on sale, and it just seemed that it was the beginning of the end. A lot of people didn't like this past one with the Mos Espa Pod Race diorama. Myself included, wasn't the biggest fan of it. They only released one this past year, and it was just a dying theme, to put it in simple terms. It didn't have too much momentum behind it like the helmet line, like the Starship Collection has. So I am glad to see the helmet line come back, but at the same time, I feel they need to at least have one diorama. They could very well still release one. It could be in the cards. Maybe it could be a gift with purchase that we get for May the 4th, or maybe it's another May set. I don't know. But it just doesn't seem like it's going to be happening, which is very disappointing, because if there was a year that fans really wanted a Revenge of the Sith diorama, this was the year, and the writing is almost on the wall that there are no more dioramas to be made, which, it was going to happen sooner or later, I felt. It just sucks that it had to happen this year of all years. It couldn't have been happening for 2026, 2027, a later year. But you know what? If this means that the helmet line comes back, I am willing to make that sacrifice 10 out of 10 times. It's very interesting that LEGO decided to make that decision this year instead of waiting, and it is pretty promising that more sequel sets will be releasing with this potential Kylo Ren helmet, the Kylo Ren Starship Collection set. And then not too long ago, we had that holiday diorama that they released for a brief few months. That's going to be 3 sequel-themed sets in a short period of time. So with my optimistic mindset, I would eventually like to see a Kylo Ren shuttle UCS version. Who knows if that will end up coming true, but one can only hope. I am excited to see what the rest of 2025 has for us. The news seems to always be just coming and flowing this time of year. Before you know it, we're going to be getting images for the January sets. So let me know what you think about this. I just wanted to hop on here real quick and give you guys my thoughts on the potential of the diorama line officially coming to an end. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. What sets in 2025 are you most looking forward to? And I'll see you in the next one.